All right, guys, welcome back. Another quick word before we really dive into the content here about real estate. One thing, I've mentioned it before in the course, but one thing that I feel strongly about, when you purchase a home to live in, right? A primary residence, okay? It is not for investment purposes. Your own home is not, you're not buying it as an investment. There are totally different considerations when you're buying your own home versus an investment property. And people get confused and say, oh yeah, my best investment is the home I bought. It's like, that could be the case. I mean, my home itself, right? A lot of homes have seen great appreciation over the last several years. And so it has actually increased in value quite a bit. And that's great. That's wonderful. Okay. But when you go purchase a primary residence in the financial world, the financial planning world, we call that a personal use asset. It is an asset. It's not an investment asset. It's a personal use asset. So there's a whole other set of criteria we got to think about when you're buying a home for personal use as a primary residence versus purchasing for an investment. Now, one of the strategies we'll discuss, which is house hacking, means that you go purchase a home as a primary residence. Then you move on and you keep it as a rental, okay? Then you can look at it. If long-term you're planning for it to be an investment property, then you can think about it as an investment property itself, okay? But as far as the home, thinking about it as an investment is probably not wise. It is a personal use asset. Hopefully it grows in value to be great, but there's a whole other slew of considerations there, okay? So don't get stuck in the trap of thinking that you need to own a home. In fact, it might make sense to own investment properties before you own a primary residence, okay? I know in America, we have this script, right? Like you go and the American dream, you own a home for yourself. And that's a lot of people's dream. That's totally fine. But it doesn't have to be that way. And it might make more sense to focus on investment properties and before getting a primary residence, right? A personal use asset. So anyway, I thought I'd throw in a quick word there so that you can kind of wrap your mind around this. This is different than buying your own home. We're talking specifically about purchasing real estate for investment purposes. All right. Okay. See you guys soon.
If this was helpful, subscribe for more real estate and investing strategies.